Well, one thing that comes to mind when you said the guy already looking for the conclusion rather than letting it play out.
Mhm.
The thing that comes to mind is I came across something a while back. I can't remember if it was a book or if it was just a, a, a storyline or what. But have you ever heard of the phrase "law of attraction"?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
It's some everywhere, books, seminars, you name it,
okay,
they got it.
okay. So there you go. If your law of attraction, if you already concluding anything, relationship or job, be, before you even starts,
Yeah,
you create your law of attraction right there. That it's gonna end bad because you already thinking that way.
yeah, that
You know,
makes sense.
just like the saying when they say, you speak it into existence.
Yeah,
Like if you want something to end, if you know it's gonna end, you speak it into existence. It's gonna end.
that's
And
true.
you're not gonna enjoy it because you're looking at the end part of it. What sense does that make? Yeah,
Yeah.
they do Robert crazy.
You ain't gotta put Rob out there like that. You ain't gotta put him out there like that. Because
My bad,
there
my
are
bad.
tons of men and women who indeed have had things to happen in their lives that sort of make them pessimistic. They're
Oh,
not really,
okay, all right.
open to the probability of something going right because it never has. And so in their mind, or if it did go right, it only lasts for a short period of time. And so they're just like, it wasn't even enough for me to really enjoy before it ended. So I think to some degree, a small percentage, a small percentage of those individuals may fall in that category. And others,
Oh,
I think they might fall under
oh.
your law of attraction that you were talking about.
My bad, people. The people that's 1%. My bad. I didn't mean to call you crazy.
It's all right though. That's cool. So
Uh,
another element too, in talking about individuals who fall in that category, sometimes they have difficulty in communicating how they feel about certain elements. Because if they already think, their mindset is already thinking things going to end, whatever. Sometimes
mm-hmm.
when their spouse or their friends try to comfort them or figure out like, why are you in this mood? Like, what's going on? They have difficulty themselves in expressing why they function the way they do. So what can they do about that? If you are a person and you meet someone sort of like that, how can you help them? Or can you?
So, I mean,
Like
as far as what?
if they're like your friend or your significant other, and let's say they have a mindset similar to Robert. They already
Okay,
think
okay.
that things are going to end a certain way, but they have difficulty in
Oh,
expressing that. How can you, as their friend, as their coworker, as their spouse, whoever, how can you help them in that, in understanding or seeing a different way, or can you help?
okay. Yeah, I can help them. First of all, um, me personally, I'm a very upbeat person. I'm a very fun person to be around.
Yeah.
I'm a very energetic. I'm very optimistic.
Yeah.
So when my friend or coworker or spouse or girlfriend is around me, my energy from me is going to translate over to them, transfer to them.
Okay.
Um, and then they're like, wow. And then I'm pretty sure at some point they're like, man, he's just a good person to be around. So I would show them my character,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully they would see what I possess, and
Mm-hmm.
it would carry on to them, and they won't look. So they wouldn't look. I mean, I wouldn't even try to. It'd just be natural.
Okay. So
And
a
they would,
natural transparency.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. And hopefully they catch on. Like, you know what? He's showing me great things, and it's a lot of fun. So I need to lighten up. I need to lighten up and stop thinking the worst all the time.
Okay. So how
Because that
can
does
you help
happen.
them? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. The good energy does work. Good energy
It
does work with
does.
people.
It does. You can change the atmosphere that you come into. You definitely can, and that
Mm-hmm.
can transcend over to different people and things like that. I've seen it and I've experienced it, so I definitely know that's true. But how can you
Okay.
help them communicate that? Because if that's
Communication.
something that happened in their past, like how can you encourage them to be open to communicate that? Because sometimes the only communication they know is anger. The only thing they can really
Okay.
express is anger. And we all know that anger is like the easiest emotion to
Mhm.
express, because if I get mad and act a certain way, you're gonna push people away anyway. So, because you don't want them necessarily to get there and see your underbelly, see all that you're dealing with. So how can you sort of help them to communicate that in word
Are,
form, if you will?
are you saying communicate as far as what they've been through
Yeah,
is the reason why?
to some
Okay.
degree. Yeah, what they've been through, or
Um, just simple. I don't know, it might be cliche, but talking and getting your feelings out helps a lot that people don't understand.
yeah,
Finding that person that you can confide in. I mean, it might be even a stranger. It might be somebody you really don't know, because you find someone that you know that's not going to judge you.
yeah,
It might be a person you met 2 days ago, and you might stumble across and you talk to them. It might be a person you've known for 10 years, but finding that person, well, me, like you said, how can I help them? I would tell them to please talk to me, just converse with me, and tell me what's going on so I can have an understanding of where you're coming from. Because you getting mad or frustrated, then you can make me mad and frustrated. So I would say just, I mean, like I said, it might sound cliche, but just talk and talk and talk and get it out what's bothering you. And hopefully I can give you some advice on whatever it is that's bothering you. Like, the past is the past. You cannot
yeah.
change the past.
That's true.
You cannot you cannot go back in time. This is not, well, Back to the Future. No, well, this is
Yeah, I'm about to
not,
say
well,
Back to the Future. That's what came to my mind. I'm like Back to the Future, but that's going back.
yeah, but it's future. So I can't be back to the other way. So yeah,
Exactly.
so you cannot
That's
change
funny
the
because I
past.
thought the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, so you cannot change the past. So move forward, because you letting something in the past drag you, just holding you from moving forward. You can't move forward. You got something dragging you down. It's just,
That's
so
true.
I would try to communicate with them. I would try my best to convince them to let it go and talk about it so you can get rid of it. So I would do my best to talk to them and convince them to let it go.